So just refreshing for these little elbows for the control rod. If you haven't done them all and they're not in the kitchen drawer, they just clip in there, snap together, and you'll discover that one side's a U-shape and one's like a little grub. We suggest the easiest way to do these is to put the U-shape section into the control rod, and that just pushes down. Sometimes you can be lucky and you'll be able to push it all the way in with your hand, but in most cases they're quite tight, like that. And the reason we put the U-shape section into there is to save you having this funny shaped thumb after putting many of them in. If you start them in there, then go to the corner of the bench or the kitchen table, you can casually push them right down hard, right up to that flange on the U-shape. So there's nothing hard about that, quite easy to do. So then the important part then is to actually make them parallel to the control rod itself. They don't have to be exact because they will turn, but the closer they are the better it is. Having got them straight and good looking, the next process is to insert them in the holes. You'll notice that the first couple of mil of the pin doesn't have teeth on it. That enables us just to drop it into the hole and make a start. So just sit her in there gently and then tap her down just enough to hold. Then we found it easier when administering these is to point the pin away and roll the blade back into it. We only want to just start them at this stage, and you'll get the feel of it very shortly. You can usually get 2 or 3 done, and it pays just to have a delicate tap. We don't want to really knock it down at this stage. We just continue the process a few at a time, and there we go, and there's the last one in. Now it's essential that we make sure that they're all in there, because if you miss one it's quite difficult to get it back in later. While it's there, just a delicate tap, just a bite on the one little serration. That's all we want to do at this stage. We can remove our blocks and casually sit the shutter onto the bench, giving us something really solid to work on now. And there we have to support each blade as we tap it. We're going to work our way right across rather than knock each one right down. Just support it so it doesn't shoot sideways and tear the timber. Just a little delicate tap, tap, tap. When you get down you'll see that flange again. That's where we're heading, for the flange to touch the timber without actually going into it. It's just a nice delicate tap. Doesn't matter how many times you go up and down, it's more essential that we get it right rather than do it in a hurry. So from there you'll discover that you've made your very first shutter all by yourself. Repeat the process for as many shutters as you have and you'll have a house lot done in no time.